Testing. All right, should be good. My bad. Little technical difficulties, but we'll make it through. Hey, what is up, all you primetime players, all you primetime fans, all you newcomers that's just coming on to the podcast? This is the Primetime Thoughts Podcast. I am your host, Zachariah Scott, with y'all once back again. Sorry I had to take a little break, man. College was hitting me, life, all that jazz, stuff like that. But hey, man, we back in it again. And I just didn't want to come on the podcast and be Mr. Negative and just throwing out all these negative vibes and negative thoughts and all this stuff like that. But now I was like, you know what? Screw it. I gotta talk about something. And unfortunately, watching the New Orleans Pelicans, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It's it's tough. It is tough. The Pelicans are hurting. I know some of the Pelicans fans, man. I be going to the games sometimes. I've been to I'll say 2 games at least. I went to 2 games in December for sure. I went to a couple of games back when the season started. So I've been to 4 at least. I think I want to say 4 or 5 games at least this season, throughout the season. And it sucks, man. It is rough. It is rough watching the Pelicans play sometimes because it's and I'm going to get into it. But to start off with, there's no toughness. There's no grit when it comes down to it. There's no toughness. There's no real grit getting into it. The Pelicans are showing they're absolutely not a defensive team. So if you're not a defensive team, and now mind you, your best defensive player, Herb Jones, he's in and out the lineup, right? Because of injuries. And that's it. But even without Herb Jones, it's where's the team? Where's the team? Where's some defenders? Why don't we have other defenders other than Herb Jones? Why don't we have guys like Sadiq Bey, good 2-way player? You don't see guys come constantly attacking Sadiq Bey and getting buckets. Zion can play defense when he wants to, but mostly a helper. Messi, why don't we play Messi more on the court? Maybe that would help with the perimeter defense, protecting the rim, getting some rebounds. Derek Queen, now while he is young and he's listed at 6'10", but he really looks about 6'8", 6'9". Could he do better on the defensive end? Yeah, but he's more of a power forward, and he's going up against centers. And he should play his more natural position. Zion should play his more natural position. Either play the 3s or play the 4s. Don't always have to be a mismatch and constantly having guys out of position playing 5s. Sadiq Bey should probably play more of the 2s, the 3s, the 4s. And if you don't know what I mean the shooting guards, the small forwards, the power forwards. Have guys play their natural positions, guard their natural positions. Maybe that would help out on the defensive end more. Maybe that would help with the toughness more. Because if we really talking about it, we're getting killed. Getting killed every which way. Paint defense ain't great. Paint defense ain't great, like talking about it. Okay. Just trying to make sure I got all my chats up. By the way, we live. Shout out to chats. Shout out to everybody that comes through on YouTube and Twitch and even Kick, man. Shout out to the chats. What up, chat? But anyways, there's no toughness, man. This is a roster with no absolute toughness, no grit. About the toughest player that we've seen is your 6-foot guy and Jose Alvarado, who will actually sit there and punch somebody. And Jose Alvarado being suspended and probably got fined, being suspended and stuff like that. But he's gonna be out for the New York Knicks game and the Chicago Bulls game. So he's out for the next 2 games. It's not looking great, man. It's not looking great. James Borrego is so much of an offensive mind right? And he comes from that Greg Popovich background where Greg Popovich is teaching you good defense. He's sitting there, he's teaching you good defense. Now we still have a good offense, but you're still disciplined and you're gonna run how you're gonna run, and you're gonna be a great defensive team. So where's the defense? Where's the defense? Or where's the great offense? Where's the something a minimal team mid-team defense that could turn to a great offense? Where's that? Right? And maybe the roster needs to be more construed, maybe more built for a James Borrego team. So we'll give him that little reasoning above it. Like this isn't a James Borrego team. Um, Say, buddy, just for that, just know you're getting that. Uh, Go ahead and delete. Go ahead and ban. I wish I could clear chat. Can I get that off my screen? Let me turn off chat. For that reason, I forgot about that. People like to randomly just come in and post the most dumbest things. But yeah, man. Sorry to throw me off. Like this isn't a James Borrego team. But James Borrego, even with this roster, even with the injuries and stuff like that, and maybe we could blame that on the team wasn't healthy when Willie Green was around. But also, we've seen so many games with Willie Green. Like I got Willie Green need to go regardless, and James Borrego, he's bringing in a better offense, right? But not so much of a better defense. And I feel like they need to more tap into that defensive side. We do need roster, and he'll bring in a lineup where it's like nothing but no shot creation, no real perimeter ball handler or anything, and it's just straight like we're gonna play bend don't break type of defensive lineup, right? So where it's like you got nothing on offense, and you're supposed to have all of these defensive stoppers, right? But you're still not scoring on all. You're still not getting stops on defense, and you're not scoring on offense. So it's like, what's the point of that lineup? You might as well just go up with a lineup where it's like nothing but offense. Let's go put let's swap out our rebounders, and paint protectors in a supposed to be Messi, Kevin Looney, DeAndre Jordan. Since you got them on the roster, go swap out those three rebounders. Everybody else is just straight offensive guys, and let's just try and go outscore everybody. Play subpar, maybe mid-ass defense. Let's go just outscore everybody and see what happens. Give Zion the full keys. I would still have Zion come off the bench a little bit, but eventually swap him to the starting lineup. And who I'm taking out of that starting lineup? I'm not gonna lie. I might take Jeremiah Fears out of that starting lineup. I might take Jeremiah Fears out of that starting lineup. Or have Herb come to the bench. If I'm thinking, all right, no, I changed that because train of thought, right? If I'm thinking solely like I'm starting off springing on offense, never mind that. I'm going Jordan Poole because in this reality, Murray is still hurt. But Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy, Sadiq Bey, Zion, insert rebounder. So maybe a Messi. Maybe we start a Messi. I don't know if I start with Derek Queen. I could start with Derek Queen. Actually, yeah. No, never mind that. I'm starting with Derek Queen. At center. just because I want to go straight offense. And my mentality at that point is I'm going to score. I'm going to score, 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 score. I don't know if I'm getting a whole bunch of 3-point shots, but I'm going to try and score, 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 score. And the Pelicans, surprisingly, are leading the league in the paint, scoring in the paint. Mostly by Zion, because Zion's getting at least 14 points in the paint. And he's averaging 21. So 7 of those are probably maybe a mid-range somewhere. Could be free throws. Could be something that's realistically, let's say that. If he's getting 14, if he's averaging 21, 14 of his points is coming in the paint. 7 of that got to be free throws. 7 points probably coming from free throws. Maybe he might get a mid-range somewhere. Maybe. I would think free throws because Zion ain't shooting no threes, right? So if Zion ain't shooting no threes, then I got Jordan Poole that needs to be shooting threes. I got Trey Murphy that needs to be shooting threes. I got Sadiq Bey that damn sure need to be. Trey Murphy and Sadiq Bey damn sure. Those two damn sure need to be shooting threes. Damn sure need to be shooting threes. And then I got a Zion and Derek Queen that could just play off of each other in the paint. And it's going to be hard to stop either one because both of them are good, willing passers. And it is what it is at that point. Good luck. If Derek Queen is on like how he's supposed to be on, like how we've been seeing, like how he been rising up in a rookie of the year racings and stuff. If that Derek Queen where he's damn there getting a triple double, if I'm getting that Derek Queen and a Zion, Pelicans should be at least trying to outscore more teams. It's going to be close. I'm damn sure beating on the teams that I should beat, the lower tier teams, even though you are still a lower tier team because of this roster and how it's shaped up and stuff like that. You are still a lower tier team. I'm beating on the other lower tier teams too. So I'm beating on the I'm at least trying to beat on the Sacramento. I'm at least trying to do something with Utah. I'm at least trying to do something with Atlanta, the Bulls, the Hornets, the Nets, the Wizards, the Pacers. I'm trying to do something with those teams. I might F around and give me a game against the Grizzlies and Portland. Might split those, but like if realistically. If I go with if I'm James Brager, I'm going with that lineup. For the rest of the season. I'm starting with that, and then everybody else got figured the fuck out. When Murray come back, he coming off the bench. I don't know how I'm gonna work it with Jeremiah Fears, who's probably still need minutes, but he's kind of low key playing himself out the lineup sometimes. Jordan Poole, who's probably playing the 1 or the 2, depending on how the lineup shakes and stuff like that, or in Murray, who's trying to work himself back from an Achilles. I don't know how I'm gonna shake it, but I'm gonna shake it, and it's gonna work. What else? I said there's no real toughness. Your most toughest player is Jose Alvarado, which is pretty sad. You need some more. Need to get some more tough guys. Even they got to be young, tough guys. Even got to be fake tough like Draymond Green. I don't know. Need to get some more tough guys. Better rebounding. If I have DeAndre, use him. And you know what I'm gonna tell DeAndre? Your point is to rebound. If you can get a dunk off, cool. That's great. Rebound. Make sure guys are in the right position on defense and rim protect. That's it. That's all DeAndre Ayton should be able to give me 5 minutes. I just need 5 minutes. And I need 5 minutes. Probably give me like 2 or 3 minutes a night. Give me 2 or 3 minutes a night of decent rebounding, making sure guys in position, there in leadership. That's all I need. 3-point shooting. This ain't no 3-point shooting roster. This ain't no 3-point shooting roster. Guys ain't chucking up a lot of threes, so we just gonna play inside out. We're gonna play inside out. We're gonna drive and kick, and we gonna hope that people make mistakes, and nobody, and we make the tough ones and the contested ones and stuff like that. But it's just gonna be inside out. Let Zion and Derek Queen play downhill, kick it out when they need to. Hopefully, we get some foul calls, and we open up the shooters, and then we go from there. Health wise, we're getting more healthy. Herb Jones is out. He's gonna be out for the next game. And DeJounte Murray should be back sometime in January. Sometime this month of January. So he should be coming back soon. Energy, toughness wise. Hey man, guys need to be realistic and be like, look, y'all are auditioning out to possibly be in the NBA for next year. Because we look at this roster, some of these guys are lucky to be in the NBA right now. So you need to spend your minutes and being like, I need film, I need tape, and to show people, show other scouts, GMs, shit like that. Like, this is why I need to be in the NBA. This is what I'd bring. I had to bring some type of defense, some type of decent ass defense. I had to bring some type of 3-point shooting, some type of shot creating, something. I bring something. This is what I specialize in, but this is what I also am trying to build up. Because you gotta bring me something. Other than that, man, it's been a tough go for Pelicans fans. We got. I'm trying to look for their upcoming games. Damn, Basketball Reference don't show me their schedule. It's kind of funny. All right, so I know the Pelicans got the New York Knicks tonight, Monday. Let's see what else. Of course, the New York Knicks are the favorite. The Pelicans are at home, but the New York Knicks are the favorite. So the spread is 8.5. If you play and you want to know the spread is 8.5. The over and under is 247. Yeah, 247.5. I could see this going over if I want to say this, and Knicks are the favorite. I'm hoping the Pels will win, but Knicks are the favorite. I can see that going under. Any last minute ticket goers on SeatGeek, the lowest ticket is about $20. Who's out? Injury report. McBride is day to day. Robinson. Now I'm talking about the Knicks. The Knicks McBride is day to day. Robinson is out with an ankle. And Josh Hart is out with an ankle. For the Pelicans, Jose Alvarado is out for suspension. Herb Jones is out for an ankle, and Murray is out for his Achilles. His expected return date should be January 2nd. So apparently by January 2nd, we should have a full healthy roster. Team stats: the Knicks average 120 points. The Pelicans average 115. but the Knicks are at least have a 7 point difference. So they'll score 120, but they'll only give up 113. The Pelicans, on their hand, they'll score 115, but they'll give up 122. Um, field goal rise. The Knicks are 48 from the field. The Pelicans are 46. Rebounding wise, the Knicks are 40. Yeah, 46. The Pelicans are 43rd. And then yeah, games at 7 o'clock. Let's see. For the next couple of games, the Pelicans have the Knicks at Chicago Bulls, home versus Portland, at Miami, for the Heat, and then coming back home to play the Lakers on the 6th. Ooh, I might go to that game. Might go to that Lakers game. Wait, hold on. Play the Lakers again at home? Oh. What's that to say? Unless the other one was a play-in. Oh, nope. That's the one that's the one Lakers. That's gonna be fun. So, with that being said, it has been your boy Primetime Scott, Zachary Scott. Y'all check me out. More y'all check out all the socials. Check out all the clips. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. With that being said, peace. Let's hope for a change. Let's hope for a real good change and some things to shake up real soon with the Pels, man. It's gonna be a rough the rest of the season gonna be tough, but we're gonna make it through. We're gonna make it through and hope for a brighter future. Like we said, it's been your boy. I'll catch y'all real soon. Peace.